I'm Warren Lieberman. Welcome to Thoughts from an Old Man. This channel has a central theme Thoughts from an Old Man. In other words, me yakking. I've been a student of life for over 80 years, and on occasion a doer of stupid things, and have experiences ranging from veteran, teacher, salesman, and administrator of a religious nonprofit, and possesses a bachelor's and master's degree in education. If you like Thoughts from an Old Man, please subscribe by clicking the button on the bottom right of the screen. I hope you enjoy this episode of Thoughts from an Old Man on youtube.com/at Warren Lieberman 1816. On a recent Jimmy Kimmel show, the cold opening featured a fake vitamin BS commercial. I chuckled, not a laugh like the old Johnny Carson show, but a chuckle, and thought this might be worthy of Thoughts from an Old Man. Stick around and find out more about real supplements as crazy as vitamin BS and some worthwhile ones too. I'm Warren Lieberman, and this is Thoughts from an Old Man. You can find me at youtube.com at Warren Lieberman 1816. And by clicking on the button on the bottom right of the screen, you can subscribe. Of course, back to vitamin BS. Of course, there are superfoods also, like superheroes, but edible. This could be another video. But for the record, my superfood is cheesecake. Cheese, it's a food, and cake, a dessert, both together. I found these funny supplements on Best Price Nutrition's webpage, so I assume they are real and funny, or just real funny. Green Bulge is a supplement for strength and performance, and in their words, an arousal supplement for the Hulk, or maybe something for St. Patrick's Day. Take your pick. Nuclear garbage. I wonder how George W. Bush would pronounce this. Golden Finish is a post-workout supplement designed to release your inner R. Kelly. Their words, not mine, not encouraging. And here's another one, another goodie, fuck fat. Avoid the next six. Ox bile, an Eastern medicine made from liver, stored in the gallbladder. Not good for me and many others who don't have a gallbladder. Dong Quai is a fragrant Eastern herbal medicine used by women to balance hormones, another R-rated name. Ball refill, and ejaculoid are X-rated supplements. Here's another one I found on the American Council on Science and Health. Bitch Be Gone. It's either for women that solve everyday problems like PMS or for a man to get rid of a female partner. And it is an aromatherapy candle. Sniff here to work should be its motto. Finally, Ejacumax, which among its benefits is improved taste. Why? Don't answer. Thanks for listening to this R-rated video. If you like my brand of information and wisdom and humor, please subscribe, like, and share. Thoughts from an Old Man on youtube.com at Warren Lieberman 1816 by clicking on the button on the bottom right of the screen. Of course, the stores are filled with supplements that really work. My wife and I take our fair share of the real ones. The top 10 supplements, according to Lifetime Wellness Center, are multivitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, magnesium, probiotics, turmeric, vitamin C, coenzyme Q10, B vitamins, and zinc. Another list that I found adds calcium, fish oil, and fiber supplements. Both sources tell you to check with your medical team to add or subtract as needed. My wife takes a doctor-recommended supplement for macular degeneration, folic acid, and biotin. Interesting, her hair got thinner after her bout of COVID, which is why biotin was recommended. The internet and the bookstores are full of information to help you decide where to start. Definitely don't take my advice on any medical information. Admittedly, I only take 3 out of the top 10. Maybe there's one to improve my writing, video skills, and humor. Please like, subscribe, and share Thoughts from an Old Man. One more final comment. Still creating at 80 plus. See you next time on Thoughts from an Old Man.